Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hell's Bell, hello. I haven't said it for a while, so Hell's Bell is just a little name that my daughter came up with. Hell's as in apostrophe, Helen's, Bells, for all the lovely ladies that follow me on a regular basis. So Hell's Bells, that's all I'm saying, because I know some people with the accent and everything don't quite get it. It's nothing really, it's just a little bit of fun. On that kind of admin side of things, I recently hit 19,000 subscribers, which it probably doesn't mean anything to you guys, but it's really exciting for me to see the numbers grow. Honestly, it's kind of thrilling. It's a bit mad, isn't it? But yeah, so thank you. And I'm headed up towards 20,000. It's my birthday next month, and it would be fabulous if I could get 20,000 subscribers by next month, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'll have to find another significant date to hope for that 20,000. Just amazing. Anyway, enough of that. Hope you're all well as ever. We've had a kind of weird week. The weather's just been awful again, although it's a bit milder today. It was so cold yesterday, I had to put a cardigan on. I had to do a speed awareness course yesterday because I was doing 24 in a 20 mile an hour limit. And it was so annoying because I was just up the road, and anyway, never mind. That's life. But you know, you do learn things on that course, and the thing that stayed with me the most was the difference 1 mile an hour extra makes. So, you know, if you hit something or you try to stop at 30 miles an hour compared to just 31 miles an hour, you go another 8 feet in that time in the car because of the, you know, the motion of the car itself. So, you know, it's a good reminder. Obviously, I haven't had a test now for, oh, good Lord, 50 years, you know, and you don't really ever look at the highway code again, do you? Let's face it. So, you know, I'm not complaining. It was worthwhile. But so that was done yesterday. And then, yeah, just the usual, really. Nothing to report, so I won't waffle on. Today I have got a Marks and Spencer haul, and it's a big one. It's 6 dresses. So I'll get on and do those in a minute. Thank goodness it's a bit warmer today, because I planned to film yesterday and then something happened and I couldn't film. And I was dreading stripping off because it was so chilly. Anyway, so hopefully there's some corkers in there. And a lady commented and asked me if I would consider doing the 333 challenge. And I'd never heard of it. So I am going to do that, which is you've got 3 tops, 3 bottoms and 3 pairs of shoes or footwear. I think that's what it is anyway. Everyone seems to interpret it slightly different, and it's how many outfits you can make out of those 9 items. So I thought I'd have a little bit of a go at that. Sounds like fun, and actually a bit of a lesson for how to pack for a weekend away or a holiday. So in actual fact, because I'm going to Ireland with Mum in June, I might actually be able to use this method then, which would be great, wouldn't it? Save some room in the suitcase. So that's interesting. So thank you for that. And now I will get on with the haul and stop blethering on. This first dress is described as a printed button detail Midi tea dress. I will put all the links in the description box down below. If you're looking for that, more admin, just go into the, where it says start, where I start sort of talking about the video, and then it says more or see more. That's where you'll find all the links. You can't do that on the TV, I don't believe, only on a laptop or phone. So this is viscose, 100% viscose. It's got these 3 little covered buttons here. Has got a side zip, but I didn't need to use that. I think that, you know, that they should try these on real people, because I would rather have pockets than a zip, or I'd rather have a lower price, because the zip must add to the cost, the actual zip itself and the putting on in of the zip. And I didn't struggle at all to get this on. It has got this tie, which I think they designed that to be at the back, but you know how I feel about that, so I've done it at the front. It's a nice viscose. It's not that really thin viscose. It's a nice viscose. Dolly's here wondering what on earth is going on as usual. Dolly, come in. Dolly, come on. She thinks it's a trap. It's a nice length, just above my ankles. I've just put it on with some sandals. Yeah, it feels very comfortable. It is a nice soft viscose. Nothing to like or dislike. Lovely colours, very pretty. I have noticed it's sold out in a lot of the sizes, so I'm sorry about that, but they will come back in. They usually do. I'm just going to try and change the camera angle. That's better, so you can see it more easily. Sorry about that. I don't really need a doorbell, do I? That was just the postman. I've had to start locking the front door. I probably shouldn't say that I didn't used to lock it, but I didn't used to. Because I had I've got one of those Ring cameras, and a guy came up to the door with his head down like this so you couldn't see his face, with a cap on, and then turned his back to the camera, so it made me a little bit uneasy. But I should be locking the door. It's got this seam here, and then so the dress is kind of just attached there with that little kind of empire line, and then you've got a seam around the back. So it's a nice pretty dress. I don't need it. I will be returning it, and that's why you should keep checking. The sleeves are a little bit shorter than I would like, and they do keep rising up. So you could replace the elastic if you felt so inclined, or if you haven't got big arms, then it won't be a problem. So that's number one. Yeah, not bad at all. Just a pretty little dress, really. Nice and fresh looking, isn't it? And lovely colours. This dress is described as linen rich, striped V-neck Midaxi tiered dress, and I really like it. It is pure cotton and linen mix. I'm not sure how it will be to iron or how creased it will get. It's been hanging up outside the wardrobe for a few days. It's got pockets. I'll show you it obviously full length in a second. Has got the long sleeves. Now, before I mentioned about long sleeves on a summer dress and how I found it a bit counterproductive to a hot day where you'd want a summer dress. But then a lot of people said, people keep their arms covered for all kinds of reasons. And, including getting burnt by the sun or whatever. I think if I was keeping this, and I might keep this one, I think I would just make the sleeves 3/4 length, because I prefer to have a little bit of wrist showing. But that's just me. It is quite tight, that elastic. I mean, it's actually, but it is just threaded elastic, so it, it wouldn't take a lot to swap it out. Yeah, nice length, really comfortable, just pull on, easy to wear. I think it looks quite classy. That's what I think. I think they call this conker, and I think it's a very, very nice dress. I hope you agree. It's not, it's got the tiers, and I know not everybody's a fan of the tiers, but I think on this dress, it suits it very well. Did I say it's £45? But it feels like £45 worth, if you know what I mean. It's not a cheaper dress priced high. I think it is what it is. So that's dress number 2. This dress is such a pretty colour. Look at this pink. And I think it's little black spots and black hearts on it. This one is $39.50. And it's 100% polyester, which of course means it won't crease, but means it's not going to be that cool if it's a hot day. It's got this lovely detail on the sleeves. Can you see it just goes to three little inverted pleats there, which give it the fullness, little puff sleeve. Lovely length on the sleeves, probably the most flattering length. It's quite sheer. I have got a dark bra on and you can kind of see it through, but I have got a very bright light shining on it too. It's just kind of A-line down from there. You can see Dolly's just there in the picture. And but it's very comfortable. It has got a zip up, and I did have to undo the zip just this much to get my head through, And it has got a little button up there as well, which is always quite difficult to do, isn't it, from the back? So you would have to undo the zip to get it on, and you would probably need help to do that button up, just so you know. I've kept the same sandals on, you know, in a higher heel. This would look quite dressy, would look suitable for a nice wedding, I think. Although it does look like it's low in number in the stock, but you might find it in store, and as I've said before, it'll probably come back in. But it's a very pretty dress. Looks very elegant, I think, even though it's got hearts on, which isn't a favourite of mine, I must admit. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit old for hearts, but it's a pretty dress, isn't it? I think you'd say. So that's number 3. Dolly's standing right here. This one is pure cotton, and it's called a smock dress. I don't know, I thought a smock dress always had a yoke here and then out from there, but this is more like a tent dress, and it smells. I don't know what's going on. Maybe where it's been wrapped in plastic and it's pure cotton. It's a really strange dress, this one. It has got a belt on it, and I have done the belt up, and it has got pockets. It's shorter than the others that I've tried on, even though it's an 18 regular. Everything's an 18. It's got this rather twee kind of frill here, which, you know, is a bit Little House on the Prairie for me. But, you know, a lot of people wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. So, and that's it with the belt on. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I mean, I think this is quite a hard dress to wear, to be honest with you. I definitely, if I wanted to belt it, I would put a leather belt on here. I think that would be preferable. In fact, I'm going to run upstairs and get a leather belt, because I keep saying that, don't I? I should keep one down here. It's got exactly the colour of the belt I brought down, actually, because it's got this kind of little taupe colour here, and that's the belt I happen to have. This is just from Primark. I think it was £4. So it obviously looks better with that belt, but I still think it's quite a difficult dress to wear, because if you've got a tummy, to kind of put something round is not ideal, really. But it's lovely and cool, and the fact that it's pure cotton is a winner, I think. I will show you it without anything tied around the middle. And then it becomes much more, I mean, much cooler for one thing, if you're in a hot environment. But obviously it does just kind of hang from here. So I wouldn't say it was the most flattering. If I wanted it like this, I would want it longer, because then I think you get, so it's not such a, it smells, doesn't it, Dolly? What can you smell? Yeah, but you know, you pays your money, you takes your choice, don't you? It's not for me, that's for sure. But I can see that some people would like it. The sleeves are very comfortable, not too tight at all. So I think I've got 2 more. I'm whizzing through these, aren't I? I'm very surprised. This dress is actually polyester. It doesn't feel like polyester, but it is polyester. 90%, 98% of which, no, 98% polyester, 2% elastane, 30% is recycled polyester. I like the colours and I like the print. I like the V-neck. I do like the dress, but the polyester side of it puts me off slightly. Again, it's got those sleeves which are a little bit on the tight side and ride up because of the elasticated nature. It fits perfectly. It has got a zip up the back, but I didn't need to undo that. It's nice length. It's almost got, it's got that kind of seersuckery feel to it of that dress that I showed you the other day. What? She's on one today, isn't she? She's had a nice long walk as well. So it's just kind of A-line from the Empire line. Not too small, not too big, not clingy. Yeah, I think it's a nice dress. But the polyester side of it kind of lets it down a little bit, doesn't it? Because I think most of us whose thermostat is broken, if you get my drift. Struggle a little bit with polyester, but on the plus side it doesn't crease, does it? But can you see the texture in this? I think if I don't stretch it, you can kind of see it's got a texture to it, which is quite nice. But I think a lot of you will rule it out because it's polyester. There's still loads in stock, which maybe everyone's ruling it out because it's polyester. But I think it looks nice and fresh, doesn't it? Yeah, so I've got just one more dress to show you, and I did actually buy a pair of shoes as well, which I was hoping to wear with all of these outfits, but I couldn't because I couldn't actually walk in them, and I'll show you those in a second. And I think there's a blouse, but yeah, I'll show you that too. Right, so that's the dress. Oh, one thing I did want to say, I mean, I don't know why I'm sticking this in the end of the video. Well, not the end, but near the end. A lot of people have commented on my skin recently, and this isn't kind of a plug because I've done my collaboration with the And Begin people with the night cream, and I think it's really making a difference to my skin, more than anything I've ever used before, because even, oh, I don't know if I'm actually imagining this, but I wasn't looking for it. So anyway, when I wash my face in the morning, it actually feels plumper. My skin feels plumper. It feels just, I don't know, it just feels plumper. What can I say? So anyway, I'm just saying that's what I've been doing differently, is using that cream. So if you think my skin is looking good, I think that must be why. Anyway, just saying. So yeah, one more dress. This is my favourite on the hanger, so let's see if it's my favourite on me. Now what I do love about this dress is the colour. It's this lovely soft grey green colour. It's a wrap over, it's pull on, it's 100% polyester, which I kind of guessed from the feel of it, but it doesn't do me any favours at all. It is £49.50, so just shy of £50. It's all pleated. See, there are kind of irregular pleats across, so I'm sure it's just kind of wash and dry really, but it just sits very badly on me. It's kind of like it's under my boobs. See what I mean? It kind of keeps going up under them, which isn't a good look at all. Reminds me of those old films, you know, where all the women were standing kind of chatting over the fence and their boobs were very much kind of on their arms. Well, these are on the elastic, so I don't think it's very flattering at all. This is an 18 regular, and they only do it in regular and petite. I mean, it is a lovely colour, and maybe, I don't know, I just don't think that is good. It kind of sitting, it's almost going up under my bust, if you know what I mean. It's not just sitting there, it's going, it's kind of like it's getting fed under my bust. I'm just going to put this belt on and see what that looks like. Oh, no, I haven't got a hole. No, it's still, see what I mean? It's like it's holding my boobs up, like two rabbits in a hanky. No. I don't know who gets the bigger shock when there's a knock on the door, me or the delivery man when Dolly starts barking. I haven't got my right teeth in today. Anyway, you can see what I mean, can't you? It just sits there. I mean, I don't think that's the most flattering look in the world. So that wasn't terribly successful haul, was it really? I mean, they're all right. The dresses are fine. They just don't do a lot for me. My favourite is definitely the striped conker linen one. But I'll go and pop that blouse on now, and then I will finish up the video. So it's a shame, isn't it? If that was kind of just sitting there, I think it'd be much more flattering, but the fact that it's kind of doing that is not good. Anyway, I think I've pointed at my boobs for too long. So last but not least is this polka dot spotty blouse, which I do love a polka dot. This is viscose, 100% viscose, and it is a lovely shape. It is £32.50. It's an ivory with a black spot. This is fixed to the neck, so there's no options to get rid of this. I mean, obviously you can wear it like this quite happily. You can flop it over. The model's wearing it like this, which is another look. Or of course you can tie it into a pussy bow, which is another look. For me personally, I like it just like this. I think it kind of helps elongate your body. It's a nice shape. It's it kind of just falls really. It's not fitted at all. But what I don't like about it is the lack of any finish on the sleeve. I think that does cheapen it rather. Even if they'd have just put a cuff on there, you know, that wasn't fastening or whatever, it would have looked better than just a machine edge. Because, yeah, I mean, it isn't expensive. It's £32.50. I'll show you it. I've just put it on with my brown jeans. It's not long, but it's fine. It's long enough, certainly. And, you know, sometimes you don't want to shorten your legs too much. So it's kind of the fact that it's kind of flowing is a bonus, I think. So, yeah, so I like that shirt. Don't need it. I shan't keep it. And these were the shoes. Well, I say shoes. See, I've definitely got someone else's teeth in. These were the Mules that I bought, which are not leather. These are a size 6 and they are a wide fit. But I have got wide feet, but they were too wide. Like my foot was just slipping all over the place. These are £29.50. But they are lovely, but just didn't work for me at all. But it's nice to see some wide fit shoes in there. Because I think a lot of us ladies have wider feet or bunions or whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't wear Mules at all now. God, as a young woman, I remember being heavily pregnant and wearing Mules. So that's my M&S haul today. They have got some really nice things in there. I've just seen some more things, but I won't do another M&S one just yet. I think you're probably all done to death with M&S. Nice wide tie on there as well. Yeah, I think it's a very easy shirt to wear and always like lifts your complexion, a colour like this. So I do like it. So what's my next haul? Oh, H&M. I'll be doing H&M next. And then I've had delivered, I think I mentioned to you before about hair loss. And I know I'm lucky. I know I've got a good head of hair, but I have got a lot less hair than I used to have. And I have lost a lot of hair from my hairline. So I'm trying a new contraption that is supposed to rejuvenate your hair follicles. Might stick it on my face. No, I don't want a hairy face. Oh, shut up, Helen. Yeah, so I've got to kind of get that out and look it up and everything. Mum's doing really well with the knee thing. So hopefully that will continue. And that's about me, I think. So have a lovely weekend and I'll see you really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.